This is an online exhibition that I prepared for Wexford County Library. Wexford had the top three panels here, the 1916 Rising, Freedom of Wexford and John Redmond. Had these exhibitions in paper form and nice PDFs on printed PDFs. It looked very well. They wanted to have a digital version, and this is running on a 42-inch touchscreen kiosk. The touchscreen kind of lends interactivity to the exhibition, but it's not necessary. You can run it without a touchscreen, and you don't have to have a kiosk. You could run it on a PC with a large screen or on a smart TV. Bottom two panels are links to websites that Wexford County Library run, and they wanted the public to be able to access them from this kiosk. So we've got a link to the Wexford Great War Dead and a link to Wexford County Archive. The nice thing about the links to the websites is that the user can't go any further than those two websites. So they can't go browsing on the internet and maybe bringing up inappropriate material and websites on the screen. I'm just going to touch the screen beside the 1916 Rising in Wexford photo, and you'll see it opens up that exhibition for us. So we've got a mixture. We've got 5 different sections about the 1916 Rising in Wexford. I'm just going to go into background, the first section, and you'll see that we've got 3 images associated with this section, and we got some background information there in a panel on the left hand side, just plain text. If I click on Kathleen Brown, you'll see that it opens up a full screen picture, and on the bottom we've got some additional metadata if it's available. Big X on the top right just guides the user that we're finished with that image and we want to move back, and on the top left we've got a back button to bring us up to the first level that we were on. If I pick Timeline of the Rising, this image here, you see it opens up into quite a mixture of panels of text and images. And the text, if I click on one of the text panels there, you can see I just built this up in Word and formatted it with the 1916 Rising logo, which is quite nice, and a nicer color scheme to make it bounce off the page for the user. So I'll go back, and I'll go back again, top left, and I'll go back to the top level here, and we'll have a look at the second exhibition, which is Freedom of Wexford. And there's 3 sections in this Freedom of Wexford: history, list of recipients, and pomp and ceremony. So if we have a look at the recipients, you'll see we've got quite a variety now of different images associated with this. Quite a number of text items, which are fine, and they can have images within the text. And you see we've got a completely different formatting here. We've got the Wexford purple and the Wexford yellow actually as the background. And then we've got a list of recipients, and that looks very well on the big screen. And you see all the metadata that we've added at the bottom there, the list of recipients to that particular image. And then we've got all the recipients, and these are photographs that Wexford have copyright to, and you'll recognize most of the individuals there. And it's a very good exhibition, and has a lot of interest for the public, so they enjoy looking at that particular one. Again, we've got a descriptive panel on the left hand side, which got a scroll bar associated with it now because we've got quite a lot of text. I'll just go back up to the top section again and look at the third exhibition. This one is of John Redmond, and again this has been styled totally different to the other 2, and again a lot of color involved so that it attracts people, and that it really looks well on the big screen and does jump off the page. So you see we've got quite a lot of material here. I'll just pick the third one there, Home Rule. We've got an image, a postcard about Home Rule integrated in within the text. We've got other images associated with John Redmond. I'll just pick the last one here, which is a kind of an obituary in the Sphere newspaper from the time. So you can see it comes up, it's very detailed, but the user can scroll in and out if they touch the screen, so you can get quite a lot of detail and get zoom in and zoom out. I'll just go back up to the top again. So that's the software. It's called LightBox3. It's very easy to use and administer, which is useful for non-technical library staff to maintain exhibitions or to build new exhibitions. You don't have to be a techie to get a handle on how it works, and it looks really well, as you can see, and it's very intuitive and very user-friendly and it needs to be, because the people who are using this are novices. They've never seen this software before, so you want to attract them to the screen and you want them to be able to use the software quite easily.